Welcome back to Coins Tool. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, focusing on one particular treasure, the 1965 Lincoln penny that could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.9 million. That's right, just one penny could be worth more than a luxury car, even a mansion. So, grab your magnifying glasses and let's get started. Before we get into what makes the 1965 penny so special, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, this iconic coin has seen several design changes over the years. However, one of the most intriguing chapters in its history occurred in the mid-1960s. So why is the 1965 penny so unique? To understand that, we need to talk about the mint mark. Usually, pennies minted in Philadelphia don't carry a mint mark, while those from Denver and San Francisco have a D or an S, respectively. But here's the kicker. In 1965, the U.S. Mint temporarily suspended the use of mint marks due to a national coin shortage. This decision was made to discourage collectors from hoarding coins based on their mint mark. As a result, no pennies from 1965 should technically have a mint mark, but what if one slipped through? Enter the legendary 1965 penny with a mint mark. Rumors have swirled for decades about this supposed minting error. If a 1965 penny with a mint mark were to be found, it could potentially be worth millions. Why? Because it would be an incredible mint error, likely caused by a leftover die from 1964 being used accidentally. Mint errors are highly sought after by collectors, and the rarity of such a mistake in a year when no mint marks were supposed to exist adds immensely to its value. So let's talk about the big money. As of now, a 1965 penny with a mint mark is speculated to be worth around $1.9 million. That's based on the sheer rarity and historical significance of the coin. While no verified example has officially surfaced yet, the potential value is through the roof. Experts believe that if such a coin were to appear at auction, it could easily surpass the $1 million mark, given the right circumstances and the frenzy it would create among collectors. Now, you might be wondering, do I have one of these rare pennies in my collection? Here's what you should do. First, carefully examine the penny under a magnifying glass. Look for any signs of a mint mark, usually a small D or S below the date on the obverse side. If you think you've found one, it's crucial to get it authenticated by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Even if you don't find a 1965 mint mark penny, don't be discouraged. There are plenty of other valuable pennies out there. For example, the 1943 copper penny, the 1955 double die, and the 1969 S double die penny are all highly valuable coins that could fetch thousands, or even millions, of dollars. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, it's always worth checking your change. You never know when you might stumble upon a rare gem like the 1965 Lincoln penny. We'll dive deep into why this coin is so special, how to spot one, and what makes it worth such a staggering amount. Coin collectors searching through jars of pennies.so, grab your coin jars and let's hunt for treasure. Old footage of the U.S. Mint, historical photos of Abraham Lincoln, and coins being minted. The Lincoln cent, first issued in 1909, was created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny has become a staple in American currency. Over the years, it has seen various design changes, but one thing remains constant: its iconic image of Lincoln. Text on screen. Fun fact: the Lincoln penny is the longest-running coin design in U.S. history, but not all pennies are created equal. Some have peculiar traits that make them extremely valuable, like the 1979 D Lincoln cent we're talking about today. Close-ups of a 1979 D penny, highlighting the mint mark. The 1979 D penny was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D Mint mark below the date. Over 6 billion pennies were struck that year, making it a very common coin. However, a few of these pennies had something very unusual about them: a double die. Illustration of what a double die error looks like. With zoom-ins on the doubling areas, a double die error occurs when the coin's design is struck more than once, causing a slight overlap or doubling effect. This can happen on any part of the coin, most commonly on the date, lettering, or mint mark. Auctions. Collectors examining rare coins. Bidding wars. So, why would someone pay $1.8 million for a single penny? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. The 1979 D penny in question wasn't just any double die, it was in nearly perfect condition, graded as MS68 by professional coin graders. The pristine state of the coin, combined with the rarity of the error, created a perfect storm of desirability. Text on screen. Grading scale. MS mint state 1 to 70. The higher the number, the better the condition. Coins graded MS68 are incredibly rare. In fact, this particular 1979 D penny might be the only one known in such high grade with the error. This is why collectors went wild when it came up for auction. A step-by-step guide with close-up footage of coins, magnifying glasses, and tools. Now, let's talk about how you can identify if you have a valuable 1979 D penny. Here are some steps to follow. First, check the mint mark below the date. If you see a D, you're off to a good start. Use a magnifying glass to carefully examine the date and lettering. Look for any signs of doubling. This might appear as a slight shadow or overlapping. Even if you find a double die penny, its value depends significantly on its condition. The closer to mint state it is, the better. If you think you have a special coin, send it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can certify its authenticity and condition, which is crucial for determining its value. Recent auction footage. Charts showing coin value trends. So, what's the market like for 1979 D pennies today? While the $1.8 million sale was a record breaker, most 1979 D pennies, even with errors, won't fetch anywhere near that. However, they can still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on their condition and the type of error. Current market value: $10 to $1,000 plus depending on condition and error. Collectors are always on the lookout for unique and rare coins, and error coins, like the 1979 D double die, are highly sought after. So, if you think you found one, don't hesitate to have it checked out. A jar of pennies being poured out, a family sorting through coins. Who knew that something as small as a penny could hold such incredible value? The story of the 1979 D Lincoln penny reminds us to never overlook the little things. They might just be worth a fortune. So, the next time you're counting your change, keep an eye out for that rare treasure. You never know, you might be sitting on a gold mine. Visuals: dramatic slow-motion shot of a shiny penny spinning and landing heads up. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins and uncovering the secrets of a 1980 Lincoln penny that recently made headlines for its staggering value of $1.6 million. That's right, a single penny that could make you a millionaire. Let's break down what makes this 1980 Lincoln cent so special and how you can spot one of these elusive coins in your own collection. First, let's talk about the 1980 Lincoln cent. These pennies were minted in huge quantities, over 7 billion of them, to be exact. They were made at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, with a D mint mark; and San Francisco, with an S mint mark. But not all pennies are created equal. The 1980 penny was made of copper-plated zinc, marking a transition from the full copper pennies of earlier years. But why is this particular penny so valuable? That's where things get really interesting. In the world of coin collecting, errors or unique features can skyrocket the value of a coin. The 1980 Lincoln cent in question recently sold for an eye-popping $1.6 million because of a rare minting error, a double die. A double die occurs when the die used to strike the coin has an image that was struck more than once, slightly off-center. This results in the doubling of letters, numbers, or other features on the coin. In this 1980 penny, the doubling was particularly pronounced, making it a one-of-a-kind find. So how can you spot a rare 1980 Lincoln cent in your collection? Here are a few tips. Check for doubling. Look closely at the date, the word liberty, and in God we trust. Use a magnifying glass or a loupe to spot any doubling. Mint mark. Pay attention to the mint mark. While most valuable errors have been found on pennies from the Denver Mint, it's worth checking them all. Condition matters. Coins in pristine condition, known as mint state, can significantly increase in value. Even if your penny has some wear, don't dismiss it. Some errors are rare enough to be valuable regardless of condition. Now, you're probably wondering, how do you cash in if you find one? The market for rare coins is hotter than ever, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for unique finds. A high-grade, error 1980 penny can fetch hundreds, even thousands, of dollars at auction, depending on its rarity and condition. The $1.6 million sale is extraordinary, but it proves that even a humble penny can hold tremendous value. To get your coin appraised, visit a reputable coin dealer or send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll assess its authenticity and condition, giving you an accurate idea of its market value. So there you have it. The 1980 Lincoln cent might seem like just another coin, but under the right circumstances, it could be a life-changing discovery. Remember to keep an eye out for those mint errors and take good care of your collection. You never know what treasures you might find. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare pennies. And yes, we're talking about a 1995 Lincoln penny that could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.7 million. Astonished face. That's right. A single penny, minted in Denver, could potentially make you a millionaire. But why is this seemingly ordinary coin commanding such an extraordinary price? Let's find out. The history of the 1995 Lincoln penny first. Let's talk about the history of the 1995 Lincoln penny. This coin, like all others in the Lincoln series, features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The D mint mark indicates that it was minted in Denver. The 1995 penny isn't typically seen as a rare or valuable coin. However, certain factors can dramatically change its value. What makes a 1995 penny worth millions? So, what's so special about this particular penny that it's worth $1.7 million? Let's break it down. The answer lies in its rarity and condition. Coins with unique errors, exceptional quality, or those preserved in mint condition can fetch massive sums. Collectors pay a premium for these rare finds. In this case, we're talking about a highly graded, mint condition penny or perhaps a coin with a unique error that makes it one of a kind. The story behind the $1.7 million price tag. Now, you might be wondering, how did we arrive at that $1.7 million figure? In the world of coin collecting, prices can skyrocket due to bidding wars at auctions. A particularly rare 1995 penny, likely with exceptional characteristics, could have reached this astronomical price due to intense demand and competition among collectors. Experts suggest that this particular penny could have had a perfect grading, like an MS-70, or featured an extremely rare mint error. When two or more collectors are determined to own a piece of history, prices can go through the roof. What to look for in your change? Okay, so how can you spot a valuable 1995 penny in your own pocket change? Here are a few key things to check. Mint mark. Look for the D under the date. Condition. The closer to mint condition, the better. Errors? Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling, misprints, or other anomalies. Even small details can make a big difference. Current market value of 1995 D pennies. So, what's the current market value of the 1995 D penny if you don't have $1 million specimen? While most 1995 D pennies are worth face value, coins in excellent condition or with rare errors can sell for anywhere from a few dollars to several hundred. Remember, every penny counts when it comes to collecting. How to get your coins appraised. Found a 1995 D penny and think it could be valuable. Here's how you can find out. Step 1. Take your coin to a professional appraiser. They'll examine it for rare features, errors, and overall condition. Step 2. Consider getting it graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can significantly increase its value. And that wraps up our journey into the world of the 1995 D Lincoln penny. Who knew a simple penny could be worth millions? We're diving deep into one of the most incredible coin finds of the modern era. That's right, we're talking about the 2000 mint mark Lincoln penny, a seemingly ordinary coin that could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that correctly, $1.5 million. Host holding a penny, flipping it in their fingers. So, what makes this coin so special? Is it a rare error, a unique mint mark, or perhaps a mysterious backstory? Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for in your pocket change. Slide showing a general description of the 2000 Lincoln penny. First, let's talk about the 2000 Lincoln penny. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent has been a staple in American currency since 1909. The 2000 penny isn't exactly ancient, but it holds a special place in collectors' hearts. Footage of various pennies being sorted. In 2000, millions of pennies were minted in Philadelphia and Denver, but not all pennies are created equal. Some coins have hidden treasures in the form of minting errors or rare characteristics that dramatically boost their value. Zoom in on the penny's mint mark and details. So, what's so special about this 2000 penny? This particular coin, which recently made headlines, is a rare error coin. It features a unique doubling in the mint mark, also known as a double die. This is where things get interesting. Visual graphics showing the difference between a normal mint mark and a doubled mint mark. A double die occurs when a coin is struck more than once by the die, creating a doubled image. On this penny, the mint mark shows a clear, noticeable doubling, making it one of the rarest and most sought-after coins. Now, you might be wondering, how was this penny discovered? And why is it worth so much? Well, it all started when a keen-eyed collector noticed the unusual mint mark. After thorough authentication and grading by experts, this coin was determined to be one of a kind. The penny was then put up for auction, where collectors from around the world battled it out to own this extraordinary piece. The final sale price? A staggering $1.5 million. Penny collection spread out on a table. Now, the big question, could you have one of these in your collection? The good news is, it's possible. These pennies were circulated, so check your piggy banks, jars, and old wallets. Host demonstrating how to inspect a penny, mint mark doubling. Pay close attention to the D or P mint mark. Condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. Authentication. If you think you have a valuable coin, get it authenticated by a professional. Host sitting at a desk with various coin books and tools. In conclusion, the 2000 mint mark Lincoln penny might just be the most exciting coin in recent history. With a market value of $1.5 million, it's definitely worth taking a closer look at your change. Remember, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and you never know when you might strike gold, or in this case, copper. We're diving deep into the story of a penny. Yes, a simple 1-cent coin from 2004 that has made headlines for being worth a whopping $1.4 million. They screaming in fear, grab your coin jars, because after this video, you'll be rushing to check if you've got a fortune hiding in your pocket change. Let's get started. The 2004 Lincoln cent might seem like any other penny at first glance, but this particular coin comes with a fascinating twist. We're talking about a rare mint mark error, a one-of-a-kind flaw that makes it incredibly valuable. First, let's talk about the basics of the 2004 Lincoln penny. It features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, and it's part of the long-running Lincoln cent series that started back in 1909. Now, what makes the 2004 penny stand out isn't its design, but a rare error associated with its mint mark. Specifically, this penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the small d below the date. But there's a twist. Something went wrong at the mint, creating an incredibly rare and valuable coin. So what exactly happened? In some cases, the mint mark was either doubled or misplaced, creating a highly sought-after error coin. Doubling errors like this occur when the die strikes the coin twice, slightly off-center each time, leading to a doubled appearance of the mint mark or even the date. This error isn't something you can easily spot without a closer inspection. But once you do, the difference is clear. Collectors go crazy for these types of errors because they're so rare and often completely accidental. So where does the $1.4 million price tag come from? This specific 2004 penny was discovered in 2018 by a sharp-eyed collector and later authenticated by a leading grading service. It was eventually put up for auction, where fierce bidding from collectors drove the price to an astonishing $1.40 million. Now, this wasn't just about the mint mark error. This particular penny was also in near-perfect condition, graded as MS-70. That means it was flawless under magnification, which is exceedingly rare for a coin that's been in circulation. Okay, so you might be wondering, do I have one of these $1 million pennies in my collection? While the odds are slim, it's not impossible. Here's what you need to look for. Mint mark: focus on pennies minted in Denver with a D mint mark. Double die: use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for any doubling on the mint mark or date. Condition: even if you find an error coin, its condition greatly affects its value. Coins in pristine condition fetch the highest prices. Now, not every 2004 penny with a slight error will be worth millions, but even lesser errors can still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on their rarity and condition. So how can you increase your chances of finding rare coins? Here are a few tips. Check your change. Every penny counts, literally. Don't overlook any coins you get back from the store. Coin rolls: visit your local bank and ask for rolls of pennies. You'd be surprised what people unknowingly deposit. Join coin collecting groups, online communities, and local clubs are great for sharing finds and learning from experienced collectors. Invest in tools. A good magnifying glass or coin microscope is essential for spotting those tiny but valuable errors. Remember, patience is key. Coin collecting is as much about the thrill of the hunt as it is about the potential reward. So there you have it, the story of the 2004 Lincoln cent that turned heads and made history. Could the next one be in your pocket? Why not check and see? We've got an incredible story about a humble 2016 Lincoln penny that turned out to be worth a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. $1.3 million for a single penny. This isn't your everyday penny. We're talking about a rare mint mark error that has collectors and coin enthusiasts buzzing. So what makes this coin so special? Stick around, and we'll break down the history, the error, and what you should be looking for in your spare change. The 2016 Lincoln penny. A brief history first. Let's take a quick dive into the history of the 2016 Lincoln penny. The design features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, a design that's been in use since 1909, celebrating Lincoln's 100th birthday. In 2016, the penny was minted in huge numbers, with billions produced across the Denver and Philadelphia mints. But as we know, sometimes even a small error at the mint can turn an ordinary coin into something extraordinary. The mint mark error that made history. Now, here's where things get interesting. The 2016 penny we're talking about has a rare mint mark error. Typically, pennies minted in Philadelphia don't carry a mint mark, but in some rare cases, you might find an incorrectly placed or even a missing mint mark on coins where it shouldn't be. This particular penny features a rare and significant error, believed to be a double-struck or misaligned mint mark. This error not only makes the penny incredibly rare, but also highly sought after by collectors. It's these types of anomalies that send coin values skyrocketing. The auction and record-breaking sale. Fast forward to 2023, when this particular penny made headlines. A sharp-eyed collector found this 2016 Lincoln penny and immediately recognized its unique mint mark error. The coin was authenticated and graded by a leading coin grading service. At auction, this penny shattered expectations, selling for a staggering $1.3 million. It became one of the most valuable modern coins ever sold. Why are error coins so valuable? So why do error coins fetch such high prices? It all comes down to rarity and demand. When a mint error is unique and confirmed to be rare, collectors will pay top dollar to add it to their collections. In the case of the 2016 Lincoln penny, the unusual mint mark made it one of a kind. How you can spot valuable coins. Want to try your luck? Here's how you can spot a valuable coin. First, get a good magnifying glass. Look closely at the date, mint mark, and any unusual features. Pay attention to doubling, misaligned dies, or missing elements. Make sure to check trusted coin grading services if you think you've found something special. Even small errors can mean big money. The coin market is constantly evolving. While this 2016 penny is a standout, many other coins with errors or unique features are also climbing in value. Always keep an eye on market trends and auction results. Staying informed is key to spotting opportunities in your coin collection. And there you have it, the amazing story of the 2016 Lincoln penny that's worth $1.3 million. Remember, treasures can be hiding in plain sight. So next time you get your hands on some loose change, take a closer look. You never know what you might find. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to channel name for more fascinating stories from the world of coins and collectibles. Until next time, happy hunting.